Yo, what's up, people? What's up, Jim? I see you're in here. So today, really don't have a game plan. Well, let me know first. Can you hear me? Whoever's on here, can you hear me? Um, but we're just going to kind of do some Q&A if y'all got anything. And until then, I'm just going to kind of walk through a deal I got right now because a lot of people always ask like deal A to Z, like how did it happen? How did it start? All of that. So let me know first, can you hear me before I keep going? So I have a deal. What up, Jim? I have a deal right now. I'm working, and we'll just kind of go through it. How did I get to this point, etc. And so, some of y'all know I recently switched to just Ohio, so I'm doing all of Ohio, and I love it. It's going great. It's funny because when it first started, I was like, "Ooh, Ohio lead! Ooh, Ohio lead!" And then I'm like, "Well, duh, they're all going to be Ohio leads because I'm only in Ohio." But so that's going sweet. What up, Brennan? What up, Mad Cash Holmes? Who's that? What up, Jermaine? But so switch to all Ohio, love it. Also in that process, switch to not only but switch to doing PPC. Running my own Google ads. Shout out Hyro for helping me on that. But so we're doing two big changes at once there, switching to Ohio, switching to PPC, and I switched to a new CRM all at once. So I talked to RJ about it, and he's like, the only advice I would have given you is to do maybe one of those at a time. But as y'all know me, I'm like, let's just do it, get it done. So this league came in PPC, and let me go to my stuff so I can give you like accurate dates, stuff like that. But well, first let me talk about the PPC because I know y'all are wondering how's PPC going, Tyler? How you like it? So we're still very, let's see, what up, Taylor? Jim, no. So I'm actually, dude, I've been all over the place today in Discords and different settings, but I'm at my house right now. That's my backyard. I'm not in the office, but yeah, so I am there. Taylor, what up? Search and PMAX. I think you're talking about the ads, but so Google search, yeah, SEO search, and running max conversions right now. Um, but so it's still very, very new. So as a lot of y'all know, like it's kind of it's like training a dog, and at first it depends on if you're looking at broad matches, going broad or targeting. But let's see here. Hang on. Sorry. I'm trying to pull this up. Can someone said they can't hear me? I think y'all, the rest of y'all can. But so it takes a while to get going. So you expect up front, like I was expecting to just blow like 5 grand up front. Just think, it's gone. It is what it is. It's learning. It's doing its thing. And dude, surprisingly, again, shout out, some of my homies for being there. Mine has not had such of a huge like learning curve because we started out with a lot better base. But as of April, wait, no, yeah, April 12th, I made a big switch with PPC. That was a big good switch. And so since then, we have spent $3,700. I've got 21 leads, so I'm paying about 180 a lead right now. And like I said, this is new. Like that's awesome. Some of y'all might be thinking that's how I do. That's great right now for where we're at. Where do I want to see it land at? Like we're going to end up around the 100 to 120 range is where I'm shooting. But for it being new, um, it's doing really good. But so as you can see, I've only got 21 leads though, so you can't really judge a whole lot off that, but you can. It's been sweet. So this deal came in PPC. It's a couple, husband. Yes, Taylor, it's statewide Ohio. So I target statewide Ohio, right? But then I target places even harder. So, Broad, Ohio. But then within that, you got a smaller one hitting Columbus, a smaller one hitting Chillicothe, a smaller one hitting Akron, stuff like that. So I'm doing it all, but with bid adjustments. So like I just upped my bid here. I'll tell you why here at the end of this. Hang on. IRA up bid. But so I just upped my bid here where I'm at like 20%. So the budget will allocate more there. And when you're doing a lot of this, I can't even believe I'm talking more, about this PPC, but you can't make major pivots. Like you're going to mess it up. That's like, you just, it's new. You got to let it do its thing. You got to just accept it and you got to do your best, have your words how you are. But again, because I know a lot of y'all have talked about it, like just my advice, plan to blow $5,000. But so we're 3,700 in, got a contract, husband, wife. They have this house in Ohio. They have another house in Michigan. So 2 houses, 2 payments, 2, et cetera, all that. They can't afford it. So, they was been talking to some crappy wholesaler here, and they were feeding them all this crap, and I forget the numbers. I think they were offering them like 140, 130 cash. And I just, when they do that, I just tell them, look, like, hey, there's no way they can do that. There's absolutely no way they can do that. So they're not going to close, XYZ. Make sure you go back and vet them. Make sure it's all legit. You feel warm and fuzzy about them. But personally, I'm like, they're not going to close on that. They can't. And I showed them why in the numbers. And they weren't in a huge rush because the wife, the husband is working there. He lives in the Ohio property. He's working here and until like June or July doing some project construction. So they're not in a rush. So what did old dad do? I pivoted to Novation. So here's the numbers on it. Let me see. I forget the ARV on this, but I got it locked up at 100,000. We listed it at 145,000. This was 9 days ago. So if you go off the normal calculation, of how we're underwriting, I'm 145 times 0.9 minus 30,000 is $100,500. So at first underwriting, this is a potential $30,500 potential fee. So this was listed 9 days ago. We have 649 views, 25 saves. And within the first 4 days, we had 3 walkthroughs, 1 offer. So it was going good. What's up, Hyro? Taylor, yeah, that was the statewide. But Hyro, what's up, dude? So that was the potential on it, right? We got a few walkthroughs right off rip, and guys come back, offer I think 115 cash or something like that. So it was like we were in the green, if off the top of my head, but it was like break even or just a little bit. And this was quick, within a few days. So I tell my realtor, I use realtors, I say it just like protect yourself. There's just too much legality stuff. I'm using realtors. I'm getting attorney and fax notarized, all that jazz. But so I tell my realtor, I'm like, yo, no, like, look, these numbers are popping off. This house is going to sell. I know it's going to sell. So we tell them no. We get another walkthrough in there, and this is as of like today. So we haven't heard back from them yet. The other people hit us back up, said, hey, we'll do 120 and you pay like all the commissions, etc., like I do. And I said, we'll do 122, you pay all closing costs, and I'll pay the realtors. And so that's not signed yet, but that's 16,400 off the top of my head, I think, based off memory. So, and this is only 9 days. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. What's up, y'all? What's up, Randy? Yeah, what up, Hyro, again? So Hyro, been shouting you out. Glad you can hear now. But so this only been up 9 days, and could we probably drag this out, get a better offer? Like maybe, probably, who knows? But these people need to move. Like they're not in an urgent, like, they got a little bit, but I mean, they need to move. It's like a 16, 17K fee. Everyone wins, a couple weeks. I think they can close in 2 weeks. But then if this falls through, we're less than a month in, so we're 3 weeks in, and everything's still going. So that's that deal as of now. So they could sign at any minute. They could not. Either way, I'm not really pressed about it right now because I know it will sell no matter what. It's just whether, it's this guy or not. But Hyro, what results? So yeah, I was about to go over that. So, I was telling people how usually there's a big learning curve with this thing of, the PPC and it learning, and, how it's kind of like training a dog. And usually there's a huge curve, and usually people just fail before they ever get any success. And I totally see why, because if I would have done this all myself, dude, I'd have done blew through 10 grand. I mean, and nothing. Cause I kind of made one myself and then had Hyro look at it, et cetera. And dude, yeah, bad. But now that I've seen how it's supposed to be done, I can totally see how people are getting bad results, because it's like a science, and I love nerding out on it, but it's literally a science. But so as of April 12th, let's start April 12th. So almost a month. Spent $3,700, 21 leads. So that's 180 a lead. Again, that's high for where we want it to be, but for where we're at right now in the program, we're way ahead. I still expected it to be like 250 at this point, honestly. So to me, we're ahead of the schedule, and it's because of, my partners, my friends, all that helping me. But and 91 clicks to get that. So 41 a click. So 41 a click, we want to get that to around 20, 25. The leads are at 180. We want to get them to 100, 120. But, 3,700 invested. Let's call this deal, we're projecting, but closes at 16.5. That's 4.5 return. And I have more of those leads in the works. They're not dead by any means. I have, let's see, I'm in my dispo thing. Let me go to acquisitions. I have 2 more I am working, and 1 attempting contact. So 3 other leads that aren't dead yet in there too. So yeah, potential. And again, that assignment could fall through, and I mean, who knows? But I think if it does, I think it's going to be a sign for more. I think we're leaving money on the table here, but I think it's fine. It's for the right reason. So just to get it done. Um, but I mean, that's month one, bro. Like month one. Like I don't know how to. That's wild. For any of y'all that know, that's crazy for real. Let's see. So it's Monica. What's up, Monica? Uh, Closing ability is 70%, marketing's 30. Dude, is it maybe not more than 30, honestly? I don't know. Like I've been intrigued by it's like the curtain was pulled back and it was revealed to me now that I see the back end of it. And dude, marketing is huge. I mean, absolutely huge. Thanks, brother. How often you have somebody change their assignment fee? How often do you have somebody to change their assignment fee by double an appraisal change, even though you're not paying appraised amount? Geesh. Either I'm tired or can you reword that, please? How often do you have somebody to change their assignment fee by double an appraisal changed, even though you're not paying appraised amount? I don't know. Like if you're saying somebody's assignment fee doubled because of an appraisal amount, like I think that don't make any sense, honestly. Yeah. Let Hyro for sure check some stuff out. Randy, dude, I'm so honestly upset about it. Like I want to cut it, but I can't get the old lady to cut it, even though that's what she does. So, and I can't just like it. It's downhill from there. So I need it actually cut. So yeah, let's see. Somebody drop me a question or a topic in here, or else I'll just get rambling about something else real quick. But dude, I love talking about the PPC stuff though, just because I like knowing it just in everything in life, like how and why things work, and if they break, how can we fix them? I mean, dude, maybe it's a control thing, but who knows? How's Go High Level? Yeah, dude. So yeah, recently switched to Go High Level. I had one forever ago, but I didn't even know what a CRM was at that point. I just had it. But I switched to Go High Level. Shout out Jay Martin. And it's awesome. You know, it's built for how my conversations go. Like I mean, as all y'all know, Go High Level is extremely customizable, but it just the way my conversations go, the way Hyro's go, the way some of our conversations go, it's just top to bottom. Asking price. Let's see, why not give you just a hair? But like asking price, motivation, seller bucket, seller type, condition, timeline, occupancy, and it just goes down and it lets me not forget things. And I like it because we're top to bottom. It starts with like I call it the truth folder, and it's all the real stuff: APNs, legal descriptions, beds, baths, all that. Then my next one is the one I just told you. Then after that, we go to the contract, and then dispo, and then pictures, and da 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 da. It's literally, it just follows the deal top to bottom. That way, nothing falls through, and you have everything there. So, yeah, that's what's up with that. Sweet, glad to see y'all, dude. Hey, if this is a meeting, can I join this, because I want to see. Who knows? It may be great, but I picture Hyro just absolutely tearing your shit apart and saying it's not near what it should be. That's just my guess. So PPC, Randy, I am doing the whole state of Ohio, but specifically targeting areas even more. So Ohio, casting the whole net. But then like in Chillicothe, I have it even harder. So bang, and then Columbus, then Akron, then Cleveland, and Cincinnati. So yeah. So essentially, if we got Ohio, I cast the net, but then I do bang, 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 like that. And so that's something exciting too. Good segue of I am going to start investing in deals myself in Ohio and within 20 miles of me. So relationships, baby. I'm always talking about relationships, right? And I mean, you never know what's going to happen. But so one of my VIP buyers here, he's probably not watching, but what's up, Trey? Done multiple deals with him. He does mobile home parks. I love mobile home parks. He's got 8-figure portfolio, and essentially I've been bringing him deals and wholesaling him deals, and like that's as far as it went. And so he funds all of his deals out of his Roth IRA, and that's some money glitch, by the way. This is what I'm going to start doing. But so he funds them out of his Roth IRA, and I'm like always sitting there thinking like I have a Roth IRA, but I don't have $250,000 in it to do a flip. But so we are deciding now to partner on these where I bring it, we split the cost and we split the profit on the back end. So essentially going to start partnering with him on these local ones and doing my same thing, getting him a wholesale prices, but just partnering on it via the Roth IRA. And the cool thing about that is literally it's all tax free. So like say you got 100 grand in the Roth, you invest it into a deal, you profit 70, you put the 170 back in the Roth completely tax free. And then you just do it again. Yeah. It blew my mind. But so that's what we're going to start doing. Super exciting stuff. So that's why I just upped my targeting. Hyro knows I just upped my targeting here in my town near Chillicothe, Ohio, like 20%. So Columbus is central Ohio. If you drop down straight an hour, it's Chillicothe. Looks like Chillicothe. If y'all get anything within 20 miles of there, I'm buying. So send them this way. Hey, we buy deals though. They need to be deals. I don't need no daisy chained 1.01%, 16% equity. Need a little deeper than that, but anything within like, I don't know, half hour of Chillicothe, really the closer the better, but definitely taking them down. So yeah, Randy, dude, it's so exciting too. Like I said at the beginning, when I first switched, I'd be like, ooh, Ohio lead, ooh. And then it hits me, I'm like, well, yeah, they're all Ohio leads because that's, all I'm doing. All right, so there's that. Do I get the sellers to sign the new disclosure? If it's cash, yes, which I haven't really been doing cash. I've just been doing mainly novations. But if it's cash, yes. I just send it to them. And I'm like, look, this is just saying I'm an investor. I'm going to make a profit. I could wholesale it. We could buy it. Essentially, all it's saying is I'm going to make a profit on this, really. And they know that, obviously. Love to talk to you about PC. Yeah. Use code Tyler when y'all meet Hyro. He'll hook you up. Just use code Tyler. Tyler, I'm really struggling getting contracts signed. I have to, my lawyer look over and goes, um, so to me, it's just like the rapport, credibility, and getting them to like you. Let's see. So, like throughout my whole conversations, I'm big on like making people laugh and opening up and like let's break down some barriers and like, hey, we're just kicking it here. And so I think doing that of just like, hey, humanize yourself. Like, hey, it's Jim. And building credibility throughout it of just how you speak about it. But also just like, yeah, I do these all the time. I do a bunch of deals. I got partners, they've done hundreds, thousands of deals, and just speaking with like the confidence and just making them really believe you. Like, well, I guess first, like, do you really believe you? That's the first spot is like, do you make sure you really believe in you and like you are the solution? Like, that's what you have to go into these with. Of who said it? I think it was probably Hyro. Yeah, it was Hyro. Like, do you think you have a better chance of doing this seller right and closing it than this other 19-year-old? Like, you should feel 1,000,000% confident in that. And so you're almost doing them a disservice by letting them go do that. So, like I said earlier, I was telling this seller, like, hey, there's no way they can do them numbers. Like, there's just like we do deals a lot, and I couldn't even novate this for this lady. I couldn't, there was no helping this lady at all. And these people offered her cash, like ARV, and about to waste her time. So, um, set yourself apart, humanize yourself, get them to open up. Like, it's not all just business, business, business. Like, they're a person too. It's a real conversation. um yeah, don't make it so black and white sometimes, I guess. Get them to like you. So I think that's probably huge. Setting next steps and expectations. Do you tell them what's going to happen, and not in the sense of like Jim thinks he told him, but like looking at it as, think of the general avatar we're speaking to, and do they understand it? Not does Tyler understand it, because I'll understand it because I do this. But, and a perfect example, I heard you actually the other day, you kept saying escrow. Sellers don't know what escrow is. Like, you're just confusing them. Like, say in that scenario, I would have said the title company. I'd have been like, yeah, because you was talking about sending something there. Like, yeah, I'd send it to the title company. They're just like a third party, making sure everything's good, legal. They protect you as the seller. Do you know what a title company is? And just go ahead and get that nipped in the butt. But you said escrow, and they just probably don't even know what it is. So be careful on assuming people have a general baseline knowledge, because most of them's never sold a home and they probably never will again. So like, they don't know what a lot of this stuff is. So, personally, I like to build relationships with seller after contract. Hey Tyler, I have a deal wrapped up. It looked like a hotel deal because I didn't think the house needed much. It does need a new distribution box seller. ER was sweet. Yeah, what's up, Deborah? So yeah, if you're saying you have a deal like that you need help with, shoot it over to me on Facebook. Let's see, did you say something else? Okay. If it only needed septic repairs, would this be more of a flip or a hotel? It depends on the buyer, but usually like any big six, like I know Travis Wells, if it needed septic, he's not going to touch it. But it depends. I mean, the numbers are going to be ran essentially the same. It's just who's your end buyer. I mean, that's really all it is. Let's see for sure. Yeah, Jim, I hope that helped. I hope that helped. Never say you looked at comps. Yeah, yeah. Most people don't know what comps is. We that's probably the most overused one, ain't it? People talk about comps a lot. Yeah, probably like similar properties. That's probably a lot better than comps. Oh, someone's calling. Here we go. Hey, Marcia, how's it going?
Hey, how are you? I'm sorry I missed your call. I was hanging out with my granddaughter.
Oh, you're fine. I totally understand. That's important.
Yeah. So, how's your day going? Good?
Oh, great. Yeah, we had a baseball game earlier. We didn't win, but
Fun.
it was fun. Yeah, they had fun. They played their little hearts out, you know. Um,
Oh,
it was nice out. It's beautiful weather, so yeah, it's been a great day.
oh, good, good. Yeah, so I'm trying to get rid of my house.
Yeah. Uh, Yep, and I hope I'm the guy to help you figure out here. Let's see
I
here.
hope so.
I'm getting it pulled up. I mean, well, what were you looking to get? And well, yeah, what were you looking to get for it?
I don't really know. There's a lot of remodeling that I did in it. When I purchased it, it was um, one property. Now I made it into two. I put a tiny house next to it with it's a suite with a bathroom. Um, I don't know. I looked at did you look at the market, what it's going for?
I mean, I'm trying to figure it out here. That's why I didn't know what you thought because I figured you knew it better. But I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, as we're looking at it here, is it just to confirm? It's in Columbus, right?
Well, yeah, I have one in Columbus and I have one in Mount Vernon. So I have two properties I'm trying to get rid of.
Okay. Well, let's start with this one first, Columbus. Okay, let's see. So you're not sure on this one what you're looking to get, you say?
It's that one's remodeled too. I'm looking for about, I don't know. I don't know. Which way you think is best to get rid of it though?
Well, that's what I can kind of figure out as we go. Like, I have a couple different ways I can help you here.
Okay.
It just kind of depends on, I guess, what's most important to you. Is it kind of more like I guess what's your timeline in a perfect world here? Are you like, hey, Tyler, I need it done like 30 days, or you're like, oh, I'm not really in a rush?
Oh, I want it done as soon as possible, Tyler. My husband retired, and we don't need a house. With we only stay in two of the rooms.
Okay.
So I'm trying to just get rid of it. So we're trying to do something different, like apartment living.
Okay. Yeah, tired of what, trying to keep up with it?
Well, yeah, just trying to, seem like the taxes keep going up. It's no delinquent payments. We've never been late with our mortgage. It's just we don't need a big house anymore like that.
Yeah, I get it. How many bed and bath is it?
It's two baths. It's three bedrooms, but then we have one downstairs too. So actually, it's four. We made part of the downstairs as a split level into a bedroom, and then there's an extra room, like a living room downstairs. So, and then the kitchen, living room. Yeah, so that it's like 7 rooms.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to kind of, because it says it's small on here, and I'm like, there's no way it's that small. It said,
No, actually, it's about 12 between 12 and 1,300 square feet. It's a split level. Yeah, yeah. It's not small. It's not like under 1,000 square feet,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, but it is. It's about 1,200 square feet.
Okay. And you said, rather sooner than later. I mean, like, what's a perfect ideal kind of time frame then?
Um, 30 days or less, if possible.
Okay. So,
We actually have somewhere to go. We're trying to just, once we figure out how we're going to get rid of the house, we're going to do like an open house to get rid of all the furniture. Because we have somewhere to go,
okay.
already set up.
Okay. You already having to pay for that one too?
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's apartment though. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's okay. I'm getting ready to myself, and my husband. Well, he's going with me, of course, going to graduate school at Wright State. So we're going that way, and
That's awesome.
yeah, and we're going to be. I have married graduate student housing, so we have something already. So as soon as I get rid of it, I can just take the next. As soon as I get something on that I know is coming, already pending, is when I can get rid of all the furniture and stuff and have it sell that what I can and the rest to Goodwill. Yeah.
Makes total sense. Makes total sense. Okay. All right. And I mean, as far as big stuff, I don't need like everything, but do I need to do like the roof or foundation? Or are we good?
Oh no, nothing. No, the inside's all remodeled, the bathrooms remodeled, the kitchen's remodeled, granite countertops and all that. All the flooring is new, has been redone. So no, you don't need to really do anything. Oh, wait a minute. The deck, we were going to do the deck this summer. But so the deck, I haven't done it in 2 years. So that's about the only thing, the deck.
Okay.
If they want, I mean, the deck, I mean, we still go out there. I just was going to have it repainted,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
No broken anything like wood or steps or anything like that. We did have the steps redone about 3 years ago, but we were just going to do the top part of the deck, just repaint it, which I usually do every 2 years, but I didn't do it this year.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a nice little place.
It is. It's real cute, real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of ways can we go to get rid of it?
Yeah, I mean, so I'm a cash buyer. I can. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I can buy this cash from you in 30 days or less, but that's always going to be the lowest offer, but the most convenient, because that's me like pulling money straight cash, out for this. That's the quickest, the easiest. Then on the other end of the spectrum, you have the highest, which is use an agent, but it's going to be the highest, the most headache. It's going to take a year, maybe. You're going to pay closing cost, all that.
We're looking at cash. The cash.
Yeah.
Buy it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just, I guess, telling you the ways. But so I have another way. It's like in the middle. It's just called a novation. And that's where if you're like, hey, Tyler, if you can get me a good bit more money and I have to, it's only going to be like 60 days, 60, 75 days, I'd rather do that. So essentially, those are the two ways I can help. It's either, a quick 30 or a quick 60 to 75 for more. Just
do that, Tyler. That sounds good. 60, 75.
The 60 to 75 sounds the better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not that, as long as it's done before I have to go to school in the end of August. How you think?
This is going to be a banger.
That should fit in?
Yeah, that would be great. And that's why I was kind of asking the timeline, because that's, always, I want to get you the most money I can. So I like hearing when you're like, oh, I'm not in a mega rush, because that'll definitely help for sure. So, okay, well, let's see. So I have an idea on that one. Now let's go ahead. What's the other address? Let me check it real quick too.
Okay, 12. It has a main house, and then it has like a suite. I had a contractor come in and do, which has its own separate bedroom. I mean, bedroom and bathroom, and a kitchenette is in there.
Okay, let's see. I'm getting her
I
pulled
can
up.
send you pictures of that because that's on Airbnb. I use that as a Airbnb. It rents really well. I could send you the listing, and you could, because I have pictures of every room on there.
Okay.
While you're talking, I'm going to do it.
All right. And what were you looking to get for this one?
We could do it the same way. I got it. I did get a
double novation
estimate on the value of it, so, but I don't expect, because we're doing it the same way, so I don't expect.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I want to do that same way we're doing the other one.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Let me look at her here then. Okay.
I'm sending that to you right now, one of them, and then I'll send you the other one. And you could just click on the link and you can actually see everything.
Hyro, you'll get a commission. It's fine.
One I just sent you.
Okay.
And that's the smaller one. And then it's also a bathroom, which you can see in the pictures when you push on that.
Okay. There we are. Oh, yep, got it. This is the tiny one you said?
That's the tiny one. I'm going to send you the big house too.
That's nice.
Yeah, I had the whole thing was I hired a contractor to remodel. They started from scratch. It was just a piece of wood. And so I'm going to send you the actual house where all the pictures you can see them. Okay, I just sent you that.
Okay.
To give you an idea. And then when you see that bathroom, that modern bathroom, that bathroom is actually in the tiny house. You'll see two bathrooms, 2.5 baths there. A bath and a half in the larger house, and then the smaller house is a full bath.
Okay. And did you say you had this one appraised, or?
Yeah, that I had appraised at $285. The other day I did it on. I did it online, and it came up. I put the address in, and it came up for $285. But I don't expect to get that. Neither property has delinquent anything. But I'm just trying to. I don't want to. I'm going a different direction in my life.
Yeah.
So it was fun. I bought it 4 years ago. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I guess I'm just trying to look here. Who was it that did the appraisal? Was it like the bank?
No, it wasn't the bank. I was trying to see what Open Door, and they appraised it online for me just to get an idea of when I had it up for sale last year, it was on sale. I had it up for buyers, and it was my at that time my real estate person put it up for $305, and then I took it down. It was on the market for a little while, and I took it down. I think $295. It was on the market for, and then I took it down last April. I only kept it up there for 6 months, and then I told her it wasn't a good time. So I found out about doing it this way, the quick cash part, where I don't have to worry about. And I don't think she did, she didn't really show it, I mean, there was a couple of Asians that show it. There was no open house. I think she could have done better. But she's a real nice lady, but I'm just saying, I just thought that it could have been better. So this year, that was last year, so that was the year before when I put it up. But it hasn't been on the market since then. I'm trying to find out.
Pyro, I just text you.
Where I don't have to wait for 6 months.
I need help on this one.
I don't want to do that no more.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. So if it was open door, then yeah, that's kind of, they didn't come out or nothing.
Right.
Yeah. So they're just kind of, basing it off the numbers and I just had a seller I was trying to help yesterday, and they was having a time with open door, and usually I don't hear much, horrible about them, but this lady was having a time with them. But
what'd she say?
They had her under contract. Then it was literally like the last day or two, came back, tried to drop the price a bunch, and she had bought her next place.
Oh no.
And so now she had two places, and sadly there was none of my options was going to be able to help this lady. She just didn't have any equity, and this poor, they just drug her out, and I feel so bad for her, but her only option, she just has to list it. She didn't want to deal with it and the headache and everything, but sometimes that's the only options, people have.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sad. No, I didn't list with them. I just wanted to get see how close it was to when I had it on the market. It's about 20,000 down, but I don't care. I just want to sell it, get rid of it, and move on.
Yeah.
I want to do it the way we talked about,
Yeah. And so is this one, are you living in this one, or who's here?
Oh no, it's an Airbnb.
Okay.
I use it as a double Airbnb. Some couples will usually rent the smaller suite, and then I have renters coming. It rents really well. I have people checking in next week for 4 days, but I don't plan to rent it after. I have some for June, but I don't plan to rent it after June at all. Because I want to get rid of the stuff in there, the furniture and all of that in there. So the first week of June I have one, but I'm not renting it after that. These were already on the book, so
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm just trying to get rid of this property. I'm not renting anymore. But then what the two I have, and they're both for 3-4 days out of the month. I'm trying to just hold back on that because usually I have the whole month filled with renters, but I'm not doing it now.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, I buy rentals sometimes still, and I don't know why either. You're the smart one here, not dealing with it. I don't blame you. So, all right. So now that I have both these kind of figured out, let's jump on to Columbus. So let's see. All right. And did you say, I forget, any numbers on Columbus?
Yeah, that was 268. But I got that from we've lived in that house for 30 years. So I got that from Open Doors too. I just wanted to get a value, what they thought, and online, and that was it. I didn't do anything else with them. I did hear some things about them too, now that you mentioned that to me about other people who use them. So I really don't want to go that way.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's what yeah, I definitely don't want you to go through any of that headache. So I mean, on this one, so I can tell you, you know, about me in this process. So once we agree, I would just shoot you over a simple 3-page agreement. Just says, you know, you're the seller, here's the price. It's as is, you know, you don't have to do no stagings, no showings, all this jazz.
Right.
Now, again, so in the 60 to 75, though, the only difference is I'll market it to my network and stuff for you and get it done that way. And you're still just hands off. I mean, the only thing I need from you is just to check it out some, but I'm not going to come bug you with 50 walkthroughs or none of that stuff. But it's super simple, super easy, get you what you need without that headache. And I mean, so if I did that and got it done in that time frame, you know, for you, and say, you know, I'll pay all closing costs, title fees, and you don't have no commissions or nothing. This is just straight net to you in your pocket. I mean, on the Columbus one, what do you think the best number you could do is in your pocket?
The best number would probably be 45.
Let's see. Okay. And what did you owe on it?
171. I think 170.
170. Okay. And you say 45. So let's break out.
Yeah.
Okay. So 215. Okay. All right. I was really hoping you were going to say 200.
Okay. 70, 80, 200. So that would be 30,000.
Yeah, and that, like I said, that's just in your pocket cash, me paying everything. Your hands off, you don't have to deal with it. Like I said, the only thing is I'll have to check it out sometimes, but other than that, I mean, you're just sitting back and letting me do my thing, so get it taken care of for you.
Okay. I wanted a little bit more than that. Let's put that one aside and let's talk about the other one.
Well, I guess so. I'm at 200, you're at 215. I mean, if I was to come up, I mean, where would you be comfortable at to lock that one in? Because I have some room for sure, and I want to get you the most, but I can't hit 215 for sure. But
okay, 70. Okay, 215. That's like 45, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Well, I'm saying I couldn't hit that. What if I did? I mean, I could do 210. That's my best. I can't hit 215, but I can hit 210. So that's you getting 40,000 in your pocket. I do everything.
40,000. That'll work.
Okay, so let's lock in 210K on Columbus. All right, and then now next we'll go to Mansfield. So yeah, I don't know where they came up with that number for sure on this one. I think they was a little high, but I mean, same scenario here, I guess. You know, I pay closing costs, title fees, etc. The same whole jazz. I mean, what's the best you can do in your pocket on that one?
40.
Okay, and what did you owe on that one?
Actually, one's the same thing. 170.
Oh my! Did you do it all at the same time?
No. Didn't do it all at the same time.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. So that would be 210.
I'm gonna put you on the phone on hold just for a minute. That's my husband.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. That's a deal too. That's 2 deals, baby. So I put both them at 30K minimum fees. I think that one might be like fucking 40 or 50, honestly. Potential what? Fuck 60, 80K Saturday? That'd be sick. It'd be cool to even make 5 though. I'm on hold. She's talking to her hubby.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, I don't want him on my bad side. That's for sure. I do not want that. Okay. So I mean, I don't see any reason to. I mean, you were reasonable with me on the other one. Let's just do what you're asking on that one. Let's just do. We'll do 210 on both of them.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, perfect then. So let me make sure I have. Perfect. So what I'll do then is I'm going to send you 2 different agreements because we got 2 different properties, but it'll be, I mean, the same agreements. They're actually going to be very identical because they're the same purchase price. It'll just have different addresses. So, and then once you get that and sign them, that'll get the process started. And then we'll just figure out a time that works for us to come out and grab some photos and get this going for you.
Okay, that sounds good. So send me that, and I just need to talk with my husband, let him know what we came up with, and I'll have it back to you tomorrow.
Okay, awesome. You have any other questions for me now, or anything you think he's going to ask?
I appreciate you, Tyler. I just want to get out of this so I can go on with the next phase of our life.
Yeah, I love it. You just give me goosebumps, really. I love it. Anything I can do to help, and like I said, I think we're being very reasonable here. So I'll get these over to you. You have a chat with him, and then I will watch out for these agreements tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, Tyler. Have a good night.
You as well. Thanks, Marcia.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bang, baby. Them are some deals right there. So, all right, let's break these down. I think Hyro was breaking one down here in the chat, but so house number 1, we got, dude, Hyro, that you're gonna love this one too. Actually, I'm gonna text it to you real quick. You're gonna like both of them. Oh, I seen you text me asking. So this one, the first one, easy list at 260, could probably list at 275. Got it at 210. This second one, probably list 255 maybe. And I mean, it's at 2. I mean, dude, they're both bangers for sure. I got, well, where's this second one? Let's see. Sometimes I gotta look on the map. Okay, so I for sure got a realtor for the one. The other one, I'll probably call realtors there just because it's not a familiar area. So I want to get someone there that knows the area better. So let me catch up with some comments here. Let me know in the comments, drop a comment. What did you learn from that? What did I do good? What did I do bad? What can I improve? What did you like? What didn't you like? Yeah, any of that jazz. But that was super good calls. Glad that came over. But yes, that was a PPC lead. All right, Deborah, walked the house yesterday. Looks like use update. 6. Yeah, good idea. Hyro, this is closed. Dang, bro, you called it a half hour ago. Geez, yeah, that was double close. So refreshing. Yeah, again, so Shout out Hyro. I mean, I'm not trying to just plug him all day. It just happens. And I love that we just seen it in real time of how it went and how I navigate calls. And yeah, nice way to say she can't. Yep, that's what I was thinking. I did that. I didn't give it because I didn't want to go like, yeah, all the way through that and then restart and then all the way. So it's like, yeah, I was doing that. Dude, that the more I look at these numbers, the more I like that. So that was definitely some good deals. Randy, yes. And so did you see? I didn't like. At least I don't think. I don't like force it. I don't say, hey, I'm doing a novation and hey, we have to be 60, 90 days. Hey, we have to like. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, hey, she said, what's my options? Well, here's your options. You got cash, you got realtor, and you got novation. Like A, C, and B. Where do you want to be? And she said, hey, let's do the 60 to 75. And the reason I said that, bro, these are going to move quick. These are deals. They're not just some numbers, they're bangers. Actually, yeah, Hyra just messaged me. Bangers. So yeah. I need a commission. Told you banger was coming. Bro, that was double. So double banger, yeah. You'll get a commission on that. Yeah, dude, Randy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? I don't care, just want her to sign. When they send pics on the call, they bought in. Love how I didn't press about price, would have created friction. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where you were talking about there, but yeah, I don't do pushy, I don't do salesy. Anything like a lot of stuff you're causing friction by not even realizing it. So yeah, definitely. Budget depends. Go ahead and bank on blowing through 3 months of expenses though without any results. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but that was probably for Hyro. But so I do obviously PPC, and then I do some property leads as well still. PPO. Yeah. Dialed. Yeah, I love it. List for 270, 275 is where I like to be. Yeah, so let's run off Hyro's numbers. Why not? Let's say list 270 minus realtors, closing cost stuff, this 38,400 potential on that. 285 max. Hey, even maybe more then. So I ran it at just 30K. So whatever that works out to be is what I'll list it at. I think I had 260. So she'd rather it be quicker. So let's just list at 260, get this bad boy rolling. Hit her at 225. Don't know which one that was, but I hit her at 200 on the one. Dude, I love that line sometimes. Man, like I wish she was going to say 200. Dude, that got her. There's no minimum, a lot of lies. Inbound over outbound 2026. Well, we just seen it there, an inbound PPC lead that called me, and we seen what happened, a potential 80K call right there. So I agree, inbound over outbound. I do not do Facebook. Hyra does though. Yeah, again, he don't have an agency, but use code Tyler and maybe he'll start. Just say, hey, I'm joking with code Tyler, but if you say it enough, we might push him over to do it. That's a banger. Yes, it is. That's what I'm talking about, baby. List at 250, sell in 3 days. Yeah, so let's list at 260 and sell in 9. You know, why not? Noise. What square? Something didn't pop up there. First 250K list. Second has room all the way to 270. So I'll drop the first one to, instead of 260, let's do 250K. Second, 270. So I'll double check it, but I'm going to put 260 as of now to 270. Okay, so 250, 260, and 260 to 270. Oh, hey, dude, that was yeah, I guess I should have done that. So most people like options. I agree. Especially whenever you make it their decision. People like to come up with ideas. So give the options, let her come up with the idea, her sell you on why it's a good idea, and then deliver. And from here, I should have already sent a contract, but I'm on here trying to catch up with y'all. So I am going to get off here. That was a banger live. Appreciate y'all. Shout out Hyro again. Shout out Jay. Shout out everybody. But yeah, if you get any deals in Ohio, send them to me. I'll either buy them or dispo them, one or the other. We can get something done as long as it's a deal. So yeah, appreciate you. God's work. Agree. Yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Later. Peace.